Okay, I've never done this on my channel before, so if I seem self-conscious, I probably am. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something I've never done before in regards to Halloween, is actually do like a transformation with like a wig and everything. Don't read me, I know that this wig is from fucking Amazon, but I needed a wig quick. This is the one that I got, and I know you can see my fucking hair underneath. Thanks so much for pointing that out. This wig cap sucks dick. This year I decided to do Aquaria because she's my fucking favorite, obviously, as we know. And she did this makeup look that I like really fell in love with, and this is what it looks like. And I wanted to recreate it. It's not exactly like that. Obviously, I think she used blue on her eye and I used purple, but like realistically, it doesn't matter that much. My camera battery is about to die. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up when you're done, and I would absolutely love it if you subscribed. We can talk about RuPaul's Drag Race because y'all know I'm gonna have more videos on that in the future. So without further ado, let's get into this makeup look. Alright, so I'm gonna be starting off with my eyes. Usually when I do a makeup look that's pretty eye heavy, I like to start with the eyes just in case I screw up my base. And for this specific look, we want our base to be perfect. So we're starting with the eyes today. So I'm just blending that out with my finger, and then I'm going in with the Colourpop single shadow in 2 to Mango. I think this one is discontinued, unfortunately, but it's just a really nice pale lilac color. And I'm just blending this into my crease as a transition color. This one isn't really that important, it's just nice to have down. Then I'm going to take 143 also from Colourpop, and I'm going to just be putting this in my outer crease. I'm going to be blending this into my crease as well, just to build up the color and define it a little bit more. And also from Colourpop, I'm going to be taking this really dark, beautiful purple called Crown Jewel, and I'm adding this to my outer corner, and I'm using this for some added dimension. I really love this color because it reminds me of Ursula from The Little Mermaid, and that's all I can think about whenever I look at it. I don't know. So what I am doing is I'm going to be packing it onto my eye, then blending it out so it's cohesive to the entire look. That's typically my method, you guys probably know by now, as I add it on, then I blend it out. I don't blend everything all at once. Then I'm taking my NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk, obviously, and I'm using that to create a white base on my eye. There was a cut crease type thing going on, but I'm horrible at cut creases. As you can see from my application, it looks like dog shit, but we're going with it. So I'm just applying that and I'm blending it out. I realized after I filmed this that I could have used my white concealer from Colourpop, but I wanted to watch myself struggle, so I did this instead. So once I've applied it, I'm just blending it out, and I did set it with a white eyeshadow, but I just didn't show that. So then I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm focusing on all these pink colors. And in the look, Aquaria did have more pink towards her inner corner, so that's what we are doing now. So I'm taking one of the lighter colors and I'm blending it kind of as a transitional shade closer to the eyebrow. And I'm blending this into the purple as well, so again, it looks cohesive. Then I'm taking the next darker shade and I'm putting that a little bit lower as I'm trying to demonstrate here, just so it keeps the lighter pink blended and doesn't really screw with the color. Then I'm going in with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I'm using this because Aquaria has really nice skin and we want to replicate that, and this primer, in my opinion, is probably one of the best. It makes my skin look really good. One problem area I have is on my nose, and when I use this primer, it sticks on all day and my makeup looks phenomenal. So that is the reasoning behind the use of this primer. As you saw from that little clip there, I am going in with foundation next. I'm using the Maybelline Super Stay in the shade 110, and I'm blending it out with my Juno & Co sponge. I always find it so hard filming voiceover videos because I typically listen to music whenever I'm filming the makeup portion, and I just dance the whole time, and I get so annoyed when I'm editing. I'm like, why are you dancing the whole time? Because I'm like ruining it for myself, but you know, it's whatever. Now I'm going to go with my Colourpop concealer in the shade Fair number 2, which is pretty light for me. This is my highlighting concealer. I'm putting it under my eyes, my chin, on top of my lip, and on my forehead, and I'm just blending that out again with my Juno & Co sponge. I think that this specific sponge is amazing for under eye concealer. It just makes it look so blended and seamless, and I honestly don't think I've ever seen my my under eye concealer look so good in my entire life. It just looks so flawless whenever I use this sponge. We stand. Then you already been new, sis. We're applying powder, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me because that's all I really care about right now. I think I mentioned this in another video, but leave me some of your recommendations for pressed powder because I need some new ones, and I've been using this one for way too long. Now I'm just going to be going in with my Wet n Wild brow pencil, and I'm going to be doing my brows like I usually do. For this drag transformation, if you will, I didn't really want to glue my brows down just because I figured that this was a look that I could make wearable, and I didn't really think my brows needed to be changed that much. I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia bronzer in the shade Rich Amber, and I'm going to be bronzing my face. Obviously, as you can see here, I'm doing the primers on my face like I typically do, but I didn't want to go in with a separate contour powder, so I actually used the bronzer as my contour. Or after applying my bronzer with this big fluffy brush, I went in with something a little bit smaller and just defined it a little bit more in the center because it's already blended out pretty much, and all you gotta do is just add some more product and it basically blends itself out and it looks like a really nice natural contour on your face. And this is how I like to contour, is using a bronzer. Unless the bronzer's too warm, then I'll go in with a different contour powder, but typically this is how I do it. I also use this same bronzer to contour my nose. Aquaria did have a small, a really light nose contour going on, and I wanted to stay true to the reference picture, so I decided to contour my nose as well. I wanted to go in with a small amount of blush today, so I decided to use the Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink blush. I made sure to blend this more into my bronzer so it looked a little bit more natural. I didn't want it to be too prevalent on my face, I just wanted it to be a really nice natural flush. Now we're moving back into the eyes, and I basically just took all the same pink shades from before and used them to round out my eye. Then I just applied them to my lower lash line. You're basically just applying this in a way where it kind of is in a raccoon shape. That's the best way I can describe it, and it's pretty easy to do. Just my execution was not the best, because as you can tell I did mess up a little bit, but I ended up fixing it. I'm taking this blue shade from Huda Beauty and I'm putting this on my lower lash line, and I'm just blending this into the pink as well, so everything is completely blended. I'm taking that darker blue shade and I'm also applying that a little bit closer to the lash line. This blue palette is so pretty. When I saw they came out with it, I was absolutely it got me whipped, honestly. Now I'm taking some liquid glitter from Colourpop. This is in the shade Now or Never, but you can never get it because it's gone. So I'm sorry about that, but this was the only glitter I had. I tried to find something that was more silver, and this was the only one I had, like I said. Now I went in with my Stila micro liner, and I used this to kind of create that Cleopatra type inner wing, inner point that Aquaria has. This took a really long time for me to do because I never do it. This is like the first time I ever did it, so it looks really horrible. It worked out in the end, but it did take so long, so I didn't really show much of it on camera. But I'm hoping from this little clip that I'm showing that y'all really get kind of the gist of what happened or what's going on in that area. So then after I fixed it up, this is what it ended up looking like. It was a lot better than what it originally was. Then I applied some mascara, and then I went in with my lashes. These are like some of my new favorite lashes. These are the visofree E7 lashes. These are extremely inexpensive. Like this pair was $3.40, I believe. And honestly, they are extremely great quality and they're so cheap. And they got me whipped, okay? I just gotta say that. They're so good, so inexpensive, and the lash band is extremely thin and they don't feel heavy on your eyes. Even these ones, which were huge, felt really comfortable. And I used these lashes in particular because they were the biggest I had, and I really wanted to enhance that drag look. So then I went back in with that Stila liner and I added the two moles on Aquaria's face. But on my face. Then I took the Makeup Forever Starlit powder in Ivory and I used this as a highlighter. This is so beautiful. It creates that really nice blinding glow and it's so pretty. Then we went in with the lips and I overlined the shit out of them using the NYX Softspoken lip liner, but I realized I needed a little bit more of a red because Aquaria has a really beautiful magenta lip, but I didn't have anything similar to that, so I kind of had to improvise. So to add a little bit of red, I took a Covergirl lip liner in the shade Passion, and I just applied that. It helped a little bit, but not too much. Then I took the NYX Super Cliquey lipstick in the shade Obvs, like obviously, but like obvs, yeah. And then I just applied that. This was the absolute closest I could get to her lip shade, which kind of sucked, but makes me realize I should go get something that looks like that now. So now we're applying our wig cap and we're getting ready for our wig. I really like this wig. It's very soft. It's easy to brush. I paid about $22 for it, so it's a little bit cheap, but it works for the purposes I need. So this was the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to give this video a like, and I'll see you in my next one.